Alrighty friends, welcome back. We're doing episode 8, so we're doing Conjuration in this one. This is probably going to be the easiest out of all the magic skills, so we're going to get stuck straight into it. First thing we want to do is head to Whiterun. We're going to use the Fortify Restoration loop to make a really strong Magicka ring, just so we don't run out of it. That's the first thing we want to do, so we're going to head over to Whiterun. What is going on here? I thought I killed you guys. Yeet. Alrighty. I thought I blocked that with my face. Very nice. Alrighty. What in the... Very weak attempt at the kick there, but you know, we'll let it pass. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to head over to Dragon's Reach. Actually, let's see if I've got some of those enchantment potions left, because if we don't, then I'm going to be fucking upset. Okay, we've got one. Head over to Dragon's Reach. Alright, so now that we're in Dragon's Reach, we want to do two things. We want to use the Fortify Restoration loop that you would have seen me do in episode 3. If you haven't seen that, go and watch it, or just Google the Fortify Restoration loop. You want to drink that potion, and you want to make a necklace of Fortify your Magicka. So you want to do a necklace because you want to be able to wear the ring that we've made in previous episodes. You want to be able to wear them at the same time. And then you want to go over and you want to Farengar and you want to buy the Conjure Flame Atronach. So that's step 1 and 2. Now we just want to head out to the Out of Whiterun, and then we'll just go from there. Alright, so the whole idea of this video is that you're pretty much just going to spam your spell. We made the necklace so you don't run out of Magicka. And we have the health one on because if you stand just here and cast a spell over and over, you don't actually level it up. You have to be standing in a combat zone. So you want to have the health ring so you don't die, but you're able to constantly stand there and just repeatedly cast it over and over. So obviously the Flame Atronach isn't the most desirable skill to use if you've got something like Conjure Storm Atronach, or you have Conjure Dremora Lord. That'll shave the time down to literally 25 minutes, but I'm not even able to buy that skill until 65 because this is a brand new account. So I'm just going to have to grind this out, and then once I've got it up to that level, I'll go and buy the spell. So what I might do is I might go find either some bandits or some giants, and then we'll just start the process there. Alrighty, so I've decided to do some giants again, just because admittedly they were one of the only things that I've got discovered, and I didn't want to have to go too far. So what you want to do is you just want to again run over to them, say g'day, there you go mate. So now that they're a little bit upset, what you want to do is you just want to whack that down. For some reason, old mate's standing behind me and just looking at me. I don't know why, but it seems to be working, so we'll just roll with it, I guess. Alright, I've been casting these Atronachs for like, let me check, like 30 minutes or so, and I've gotten to 65. So if you've been using the Dremora Lord or the Conjure Atronach, like Storm Atronach from the start, you won't have to change anything, just keep going through till you get your 100. But I'm just about to get to 65, and then I'm going to go and find a higher level Conjuration spell just to speed this up a little bit. So again, that's totally optional, but just using the Atronach, the flame one, just takes a considerable amount of time, especially on the back end of the level, so then they get a little bit harder and you need more XP. So we're just approaching 65 now, and when we do that, we'll do College Winterhold. Alrighty, I have not discovered Winterhold. So I'm going to have to ask this bloke to take me there, and he's going to fucking sting me for 50 fucking gold. That's robbery. I'd probably charge people a lot to go there because it's a fucking shithole. So, fair enough. So I haven't gone through and done any of the quests that come out of Winterhold. And I've just remembered that they're just going to try and make me do all the playthrough to get into the actual college. So I'll do this, and then I'm just going to cut towards the end of it once I've finished doing what she wants me to do. So this bitch is huge. Awesome. So I finally got it. Took me a while to get through the actual Winterhold tutorial bit and to find Finis Gestor so I could buy the spell. But I've done it now, so now we just need to find somewhere where I can get back into open combat and cast the spell again. Alright, sweet. Now we just want to get the spell that we just got, the Conjuration spell, the Conjure Demora Lord. And then you just want to spam this one. So this has a much higher cost than what the Familiar does. So you level up at a much higher rate. Again, if you've got this spell already, do this from the start. But if you haven't already, then get to 65 with the Familiar or whatever Conjuration spell you want, and then just do this. So it took me about 35 minutes to get to 65 with the Familiar, and it's taken me about 45 seconds to get from 65 to 72. So the scaling is definitely worth it on this spell.
Awesome, so let's do that there.
Sweet as. Alrighty, so that's that. All up, it ended up taking about an hour. I did have to play through the tutorial of the college, and I spent about 15 minutes just trying to find one of the mages there so I could buy the Conjure Demora Lord. All up, though, from level 1, it takes about 35 minutes to get from 1 to 65 with the Flame Atronach, and then from 65 to 100 with the Summon Demora Lord, it takes you literally less than 10 minutes. So if you're starting from above level 1, it'll obviously be shorter, but if you're starting from the same point as me, you should only have to set aside like an hour of your time. So pretty awesome result for such a small amount of time spent. I'll give you a quick stats recap. We've just gone over 12 o'clock, so I think we've just hit day 17. So not too bad, but with the next skill we'll probably go back to another magic one. So thanks for watching again.